Hello everybody! I'm going to be spending my 3-minute video talking about innate immunity, and I'm going to go a little more in depth with an example of innate immunity that I am very passionate about. I hope this helps you to study for our upcoming test. According to our book, Understanding Pathophysiology by Sue Heuther and Catherine McCants, innate immunity is a type of immunity that uses mechanical, physical, and biochemical barriers as the first barrier to bacterial, viral, and other pathogenic infections. We are born with our innate immunity, and that includes our normal microbiome. More specifically, our normal gut microbiome. These are bacteria that are normally colonizing your GI tract. If you want to imagine for a second being very, very sick. Are you there? Good. You're so sick that you go to your doctor and they prescribe you a broad-spectrum antibiotic. Now, this antibiotic is great if you want to kill the bacteria that have gotten you sick, but it is also great at killing every beneficial bacterium in your body as well. Your normal microbiome that helps to keep you from getting some more serious infections by competing for space and nutrients has now been killed, and there's a lot of real estate open for some pretty bad bacteria to come in and make your guts their new home. Now let's say also, for example, that you're an older adult and you have been in the hospital for quite some time. Well, in that case, you're at a higher risk for infection by a bacteria called Clostridium difficile. I have that right here, cute little guy. This is one of those bad bacteria that you don't want finding space in your colon, and taking broad-spectrum antibiotics will often give them a chance to colonize your colon, in our example. C. diff bacteria can be very dangerous. According to the Mayo Clinic, it can cause diarrhea, abdominal pain, fever, blood or pus in the stool, and kidney failure, just to name a few symptoms. One thing that I found to be a little ironic about C. diff in my research was that one of the treatments for C. diff infection was another antibiotic, one that's specific for C. diff, to give your body time to recolonize the gut with good bacteria that it needs. However, if your infection occurs more than once, then there is another treatment you can try. This treatment is called fecal microbiota transplant. I'll let that sink in with you for a second. Another name for this treatment is a stool transplant. Yeah, that's right, it's a stool transplant. A donor stool will be used to recolonize your gut with the bacteria that you need to prevent the C. diff from colonizing well. Your colon. Colonizing. Anyway, there is more than one way to implant the stool into your body, but I'll let you do that research on your own. I find it's more fun to imagine anyway. I've been fascinated about this subject for a very long time, and I once heard that the person that you choose for your donor stool should be someone with whom you share a lot of the same normal flora. This would be someone that you share a house with, someone you're married to, your children, etc. So if you don't already have your stool sample exit buddy, I recommend you have that conversation with your roommate today. You can even offer them some of the same in return. It is the first conversation I had with my roommate, and we are 2 years strong.